Welcome back to my channel, guys, and we have more sim news and information, including behind the Sim Summit host stepping down from Maxis, and as well as people wondering if this is going to affect Project Renee as far as getting more information. A lot of people do believe that Rachel Franklin has a lot to do with this, and of course we're going to get into a little bit more speculation and what could that mean for more simmers in the end. We're also going to be talking about how Sim Guru Grant has stepped down and how all of these could all be connected. Last but not least, we are going to be talking about the origin to EA app switch. And with all that being said, welcome back to my channel. My name's the Sim Yen. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? If you are new here, I do a lot of sim news as well as CC and Pack-Re videos. There's going to be more gameplay coming soon, so please stay tuned for that. For those who are welcoming back to my channel, welcome back, and we are going to get into the very first topic, which is of course all about Behind the Sim Summit. Now, the Sims team has been quiet regarding the situation, but someone tweeted out, "Today I discovered what I feared most. There is a 98% chance that we will no longer have Behind the Sims." Marseille, who is the host of this project, apparently either no longer works at Maxis or Behind the Sims. And as you guys can see, this is ending right here on 2024. We'll dive deep a little bit more into that. But for those who aren't that familiar regarding Behind the Sims Summit, the Behind the Sims Summit actually started roughly around a year ago, where the Sims team actually took this as an opportunity not only to promote things like Project Renee, but going more in depth with the packs that they are promoting. I think this was another way to kind of just cover up a lot of the backlash that they received, especially because The Sims 4 is known to not be as transparent as they should be. So there you have it, guys. And if you guys are curious, I'll actually link down the playlist for those who haven't seen it already. But again, we are going to be talking about Marseille and how she actually left Maxis. Now, this was a little bit of a shock to a lot of people, and I was actually shocked even myself reading some of the comments that people wrote back. A lot of people felt that this whole thing was very childish a little bit and that it wasn't even needed to begin with. Me personally, I love the Behind the Sim Summit. I thought it was a great way to show more detail on what we would be getting. Now, again, a lot of people are stating that we will no longer have Behind the Sim Summit just because she stepped down, but I do not believe that at all. I do believe that they are trying to replace her and maybe going a different direction. I think this is all part of Andrew Wilson as well as Rachel Franklin's plan, and it just bothers me that Lindsay Pearson hasn't said anything either. We are going to dive deep into a little bit more information regarding Marseille, and if you take a look at her LinkedIn, she originally had Electronic Arts and EA over on Posted Up. So again, now that it's not there anymore, a lot of people are saying this is absolute confirmation. Again, we do have more details about her where she says that she's a spirited storyteller and strategic community utilization, years of experience in higher education and the gaming industry to impact organizations and individuals with a smile. As you guys can see under her experience, it does say that she is ending it back in January of 2024. So this was over a little bit ago. So again, this is now just hitting all of the simmers. There's a lot of simmers out there tweeting right now and wondering what is going on and what is the state of The Sims 4 as usual, because again, the transparency has just been all over the place where they automatically things just happen and everybody's like, what? Same thing that happened when Sim Guru Grant decided to leave EA and Maxis, and he said that there is always another milestone to hit and a feature you want to deliver to players, co-workers you can't imagine not working with, and a recession, my kids who need to eat. And he also left before he even found another job. So this also made people wonder how bad in the state of The Sims 4 behind the scenes are we really seeing, and no pun intended, because again, we are wondering what's going on behind the scenes of The Sims, and yet here we are with Behind the Sims Summit actually being shut down as of right now, or maybe it's even stalling. I would be very, very curious to see what they're going to do regarding the next roadmap. And a lot of people do think, again, Rachel Franklin had recently joined after Samantha Ryan stepped down from executive at EA, and Rachel Franklin will be taking over Ryan's position as the group executive in charge of studios such as Maxis, Full Circle, BioWare, and Motive Studios, but most importantly, Maxis. Now, again, she has been over along the Sims team for a while now, and she left after leaving EA in 2016 to work as the head of social VR in Meta. She actually returned back in 2020 as the SVP of Positive Play and then made her way back into where the position she is now. So a lot of people are wondering, is she having something to do with this and what is going on exactly? Now, again, a lot of people are wondering, there has been multiple people just leaving with the Behind the Sims Summit host, as well as SimGuru Grant and SimGuru Frost, who actually left too. And again, many people are speculating that SimGuru Popcorn left because of the backlash that she received from Horse Ranch, but that's a story for another day. But I do want to definitely put out there that this is all alleged and that nothing has been confirmed as far as we are no longer getting Behind the Sims Summit. We do know that Marseille stepped down, but we don't know if Behind the Sims Summit is no longer going to be a thing. That is all allegedly, and I don't feel like, again, in my personal opinion, I don't feel like it's not going to be a thing. I am curious how the next roadmap is going to go and how they plan to space everything out, especially because we haven't heard anything just yet, but I do think that within the next 2 weeks we will be seeing the new roadmap. But again, I would love to know your comments and opinions down below, and we are going to get into a couple of simmers tweets. Now, starting off with the simmer who even tweeted out to begin with, saying, in my opinion, this is a huge mistake and a failure for the Sims marketing team. This was the coolest and not boring video show that the Maxis team created. And Holloway Simmer said, to be honest, I would rather just have a video of Lindsay Pearson talking about the game directly instead of having a video full of pointless clownery. I kind of agree with this because, again, I'd rather them get to the point and be like, okay, what's going to happen? What are we getting? What's going to be going on? And again, Lindsay Pearson has been very silent throughout a lot of backlash and controversy that has related to The Sims. So a lot of people are wondering what is going, like, what's going on? Like, again, the transparency is just not there when it comes down to The Sims team. And another simmer chimed in by Leo saying she was a talented character actress, but at the end of the day, the whole segment wrote like we were supposed to believe that she was really like that 24/7. Then showed up bloopers running their own illusion. It was weird, clumsy marketing thing that didn't really land. And we have another simmer tweeting out by the name of Rudy saying, not surprised, inconsistency is their thing. They never stick to anything. And I completely agree with that statement because, again, we do know that the Sims team has always made the effort to say something, but then they would just stop whatever they said. They would never fall through, especially when it came down to refreshes. We do know that refreshes were brought back with Spa Day because Spa Day was an absolute, I wouldn't say it was a flop, it was just missing a lot of features, and then they ended up doing a refresh and saying, oh, there's going to be many more to come, just stay tuned, we're very excited, we want you guys to be just as excited as us, and it's coming, just don't worry about that. Same thing with SDX drops, and same thing with multiple other, and just things that they were deciding to include but yet still haven't. Again, I feel like they do these things to kind of distract us from what's going on at the moment, but then realize, oh, crap, we maybe shouldn't have said that. But again, I would love to know your opinions all down below in the comments and how you guys feel about Behind the Sims Summit, and do you actually feel for yourself that it is going to just be canceled or they're going to find a new replacement? I would really wonder why. I really want to know why she left, and I would love a statement from her, but again, that's personal, and maybe she doesn't want to talk about that. So we are going to get into the very next topic, and that is all about the EA app. Now, again, if you are a Mac user, this is going to be specifically for you because we are being forced to transfer over to the EA app, and I am terrified. Many Mac users are receiving this, saying to upgrade now, and we do know that EA actually put out a statement not too long ago stating that the EA Mac for the EA app for Mac, that's like such a tongue twister to me, is coming, guys. It is coming despite all the drama that the Sims Direct, EA, and EA Help has mentioned. There's a lot of backlash and controversy regarding the EA app because, again, it's not up to par on where it should be, and something's always going wrong, unfortunately. But a lot of Mac players have been receiving this. I have still not received this, but I am going to go ahead and make the switch this weekend. So yeah, with all that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Again, I do have my gameplay videos coming soon. I know you guys are like, and you say that all the time, but guys, give me a chance. If you're not following me on Twitter, I keep you guys up to date with majority of stuff that I am working on and I am doing, and I feel like Twitter is more of or what is it called now? X, I guess, but I still call it Twitter. I don't care what anyone says. It's freaking Twitter. And I know a lot of people aren't on there, so I'll try to be as much transparent to you guys as possible when it comes down to telling you guys information over on my YouTube channel. I just automatically assume that a lot of people follow me on Twitter, and I'm a little bit more vulnerable on there, and I also post and tell you guys the things that are coming up, what's happening, what's going on, why I haven't been posting, yada, yada, yada. But again, I need to do better when it comes down to just talking to you guys and being more transparent. Anyway, we are on the road to 30K, guys. That is crazy to me. I'm very excited. And I'm just very grateful for every single one of you. And whether you're a silent viewer, you watch my videos, or you just you comment on my videos, or you share my videos, at the end of the day, guys, you still showed me some sort of love, and for that I appreciate it so much because you are making my my little girl gamer dreams come true, and I am very excited to expand this community and really just overall do all things Sims. Again, I do plan on having a lot more gameplay and not just news information videos. But I will see you guys all in the next video, and thanks for watching. Bye!